Hello and welcome. This is Shanna today for Trinity Stamps. Here today to show you a new set of dies called Tags of Appreciation from Trinity Stamps. These are not available for purchase, but are available free with purchase of a $20 or more order. They are randomly selected to go in your orders, so you won't know what you're going to get till it arrives at your doorstep. So a fun little crafty surprise from Tanisa, the owner of Trinity Stamps. Today I'm going to show you a quick project featuring the Ornament Tag Die. It's a cute little ornament that can be used in a variety of ways, but today we're going to make a couple shaker gift tags. I start by just die cutting the ornament out of some pre-cut tag shapes. These were purchased already cut. I didn't cut them out myself. So I'm taking the die shape and then I'm actually taking the little topper to the ornament and cutting it out of the middle because I won't be using the negative space. Grabbing my sidekick, just going to run it through really quick, and then we'll have it all nice and cut out. After the dies have been removed, what you're left with is just an ornament cut out of the tag, right? Making sure I have all my pieces. I need the piece that we cut it out for the top of my tag. I'll need the little topper to add to it. We'll need the second tag is the base for our tag, and then I'm also going to need a piece of acetate, or in this case I'm going to use a scrap piece of mylar paper. It's just a shimmery plastic. Wet adhesive is what I'm going to choose to glue it to my tag with. Just going to cover the entire opening, making sure it has a nice seal all the way around, and I'll trim it to the size of my tag. While that's drying, I'm actually going to add some shimmer to the base of our tag with the new Glittering Gold watercolor palette at Trinity Stamps. This watercolor palette was a collaboration between Trinity and Hydrocolor. They are highly pigmented, color shifting watercolors, so they are gorgeous in person. My craft cardstock in this case is not a watercolor cardstock, so I'm just being careful not to add a ton of water to it so I don't end up with any warping. But this is just going to add a little extra shimmer behind the shaker elements of our card. Oops, not card, we're making tags today. Don't mind me. These watercolors include a really pretty gold, a silvery, translucent, almost iridescent color, which I'm using now, and then one I'm not using a lot of on this card is almost like a rose gold to copper color shifting watercolor. I'm going to pick up the top of my ornament with my tweezers so I have something a little easier to hold to, and I'm just going to take a lot of the gold pigment and add it to the top. It was really hard to focus here, so you'll see it a little clearer here in a second. I'm going to put just a little more water on my brush and go back in with a little more pigment because I really want that top to pop. And you'll get to see how sparkly it is here in just a second. So lots of shimmer, lots of sparkle with very little effort. Add some glue, and I'm going to glue it straight to the top of my card. I'm going to wipe off the extra glue first though, because when you glue on acetate or mylar, you don't want it to squish out because it's going to show. So as little glue as you can to get the job done is the trick when working with clear elements like mylar and acetate. So it kind of fit in there just like a puzzle. Now I'm going to flip it over and add the foam tape we need to frame out the shaker. So I'm using thin strips of single layer foam tape in this case. I didn't want a really thick tag, and I am just creating a box around that ornament shape. So there is no openings for my shaker pieces to empty out into. I grabbed one of the multiple embellishments from Trinity Stamps. This one happens to have holly and leaves. I will link to this specific one in the description below. After that, you peel back the foam tape and you are done. Adding a little bit of twine to finish off my tag, and that is it for today. I hope you really enjoyed the project. I actually have this tag and another one that I'll show you in pictures that I made, both using just slightly different shaker elements, but the same ornament tag feature. Remember, these are free with purchase of over $20 or more and will be available as supplies last. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.